Hi there, welcome to LSB Feasters Radio Channel, where we keep great radio from the past alive! And today, we're going to Philadelphia and famous 56 WFIL and the one and only George Michael. Famous 56, WFIL and the Pop Explosion was a radio powerhouse in Philadelphia from 1966 into the 1970s. The station was tight, cranked out the hits, and had some of Philly's biggest radio personalities, like Jim O'Brien, J.J. Jeffries, Dick Heatherton, Don Rose, Chuck Browning, Joel Denver, Dan Donovan, Long John Wade, Joe Niagra, and the voice heard on this Aircheck, George Michael. King George ruled nighttime radio in Philadelphia. He played the hits and stayed on top of all the high school sports as well. You rarely ever heard George make a mistake on the air because he was the king of flawless execution. Eventually, he left Philadelphia in 1974 to go to 77 WABC, and then eventually Washington to do sports and kick up the George Michael sports machine, which was seen around the country. Hey, if you like the Aircheck, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel too if you like, and after you do, smack that bell, and you'll be notified whenever we post anything new. And feel free to share this on your social media if you like. Let's go back to the 1970s and George Michael on famous 56 WFIL Philadelphia.
WFIL Philadelphia means music. 803 from WFIL with George Michael. It's 34 degrees. Hey, if you get the idea that we're bringing back, the Supremes hits, you're kind of right, because it seems always around Thanksgiving Day they're in the top 10. That last one was from Turkey Day at 66. Little reminder that tomorrow you'll be able to win every record we play.
I woke up this morning, baby.
Joe Jeffrey at 8:05 at WFIL. It's Mob. Ledge of Love. 32 WFIL degrees. By the way, I mentioned about giving away every record we play. Well, it'll start bright and early tomorrow morning with Dr. Don Rose. All day long for Thanksgiving Day, giving away all the records we play, including the oldies. It's just kind of way of saying thank you to you for being the way you are. Number one.
Sleeping and right in the middle of a good dream. Oh, I think I love you. I think I love you.
Number one song from the WFIL Boss 30th with the Partridge Family. A little bit about love. You got your bird ready? I'll keep your turkey wishbone, because you could be playing your all-time favorite game of You Bet Your Bird on Friday. George Harrison, If Not For You. Bob Dylan tune from his brand new WFIL feature LP, All Things Must Pass, under the direction of Mr. Phil Spector.
If not for you.
George Harrison, formerly of the Beatles, Bob Dylan song, If Not For You. Time to dial for instant goal request. The number to dial is CO3-8900.
Sears has it at Junior Bazaar. Yeah. Sears has it at Junior Bazaar. Sears has it at Junior Bazaar.
The Beatles,
Sweet Lord.
the band. They're on Capitol, and all Capitol records and tapes are on sale now at the Hall of Fame record stores. LPs that sell for $4.98, now just $2.99. LPs that go for $5.98, now $3.99. 45s on sale now for just 69 cents. Even the $6.98 8-track tapes are going for $4.99. The Capitol craze is on now at Hall of Fame record stores. 4619 Frankfurt Avenue at Margaretta, 21 Frankfurt at Cutman, 6307 Stanton at Washington Lane.
This Friday and Saturday are the Germantown Parade of Value Days at the Germantown and Shelton Avenue shopping area. Stop in at any of the participating merchants and get special values on all merchandise. Start your Christmas shopping early and save money. Pick up a coupon for free coffee and donuts while they last at the WFIL float. See live bands The Young Generation and The Days on Friday, and the WFIL British double-decker bus. Dr. Don Rose will be on hand with thousands of gifts on the Germantown Parade of Value Days. Sponsored by the Germantown Businessmen's Association.
Solid gold, WFIL.
Heading into a Thanksgiving Day holiday weekend with the sound of the angels until...
Till the moon deserts the sky.
Oh, doctor, I need some help.
Tell me about it.
It's the cheese, doctor. The take it to bed for a snack, and now you're even putting it in your coffee?
Yes, Doctor.
I never tried that. It's good, you say.
Oh, Doctor.
All you have to do to like it is try.
Time you can save 14. You know, I know what it is, folks. I must tell you, I've been sitting here all night saying this building it's all over, folks. I mean, I better say my contrition because I can smell the fire. I can smell the smoke. I now know what it is. They had a fire over at Frankfurt today in the cafeteria. You know, the cooks, they never could fix those hamburgers. Well, the place went up in smoke, and we were over there, and everything I got on smells like fire. And I was thinking it was all over. Maybe I was in purgatory and didn't realize it. Well, anyway, now I know what it is. I feel a lot better. Now I have a drink of Dr. Pepper, of course, because you see, you can save 14 cents on the purchase of an 8-bottle, 10-ounce carton of America's different soft drink, Dr. Pepper. It's a shopping buy that just can't be beat. Now, if you've never tasted a Dr. Pepper, that's a great way to be introduced to America's different soft drink. All you need to do to like it is to try it. Pick up an 8-bottle, 10-ounce carton. Then on this holiday, with your Dr. Pepper and your baby, just do a little groove and right. At 8:20 at WFIL. How you doing tonight? Hey, we failed to mention, son of a gun, you know Dan Donovan's one up on us. Understand some of the people at Cherry Hill West are out really collecting the firewood today, and Dan Donovan was helping them. They don't know that yet, but wait till they find out that they just burned his house tonight for their bonfire. So we welcome all the Lions at Cherry Hill West and their fine game, which is coming up tomorrow. They'll be taking on the Indians of Pennsauken, who are having their homecoming. Whoever the queen may be, we'll get a song on for you from Pennsauken in just a minute.
You know, if you got it all together today and visited the Hall of Fame record store, the Flipside Boutique, and the Funky Footwear, you'd wind up at the same spot on Frankfurt Avenue, just below Margaretta. You see, the people at the Hall of Fame record store knew that their customers like things their way, and they came up with these two great shops right in their record store. The Funky Footwear has the most unbelievable dynamite shoes and boots anywhere. And the Flipside Boutique? Well, if things like body shirts, bells, dynamite fur coats, and skinny rib knits are your way of feeling great, you make it to the Hall of Fame record store. The address is 4619 Frankfurt Avenue, but you'll find it best by walking on Frankfurt Avenue between Margaretta and Orthodox. Follow the Mod Squad, man, and you'll wind up at the Hall of Fame record store, the Flipside Boutique, and a Funky Footwear, all under one beautiful roof.
At Burger Chef, they claim one of their big-time burgers, the Super Chef, is so huge, so...
Who cares? I'm in love.
Aren't I terrific?
Not
Didn't I
you,
tell you,
dummy.
baby? What?
The Super Chef.
Yeah, isn't it terrific? With a quarter-pound of beef,
Look, will
tomatoes,
you stop that?
Garnishes?
give yourself a good 10 minutes to enjoy the Super Chef, the biggest of the big-time burgers at Burger Chef.
WFIL date, 1968.
Hey, tonight we're picking up a lot of the songs that were #1 right around Thanksgiving Day of particular years, and we'll do more of the same for you tomorrow night. This one, obviously, from 1968, was a record that brought back Dion DiMucci. Takes back, well, I guess, the story of some people who have been great in our time. Abraham, Martin, John, and Robert Kennedy. DiMucci, Abraham, Martin, and John. On Thanksgiving Eve with George Michael at WFIL. Starting tomorrow morning with DDR, WFIL gives away every record we play.
See the sensational 1970 Philadelphia International Auto Show. Direct from Hollywood, the AMT Movies original Bonnie and Clyde car. See the Pink Panther, the $50,000 twin-engine Invader, the Martian Spider Moon car. See all the California show cars, plus the new 1971 domestic and foreign cars from Ford to Rolls-Royce, all at special low show prices. Don't miss the 1970 International Auto Show, November 28th through December 6th at the Civic Center.
Chrysler Plymouth coming through.
You've come to the right place. It's your local Chrysler Plymouth dealer coming through for you in 71. Continuing to run down some of the key games that will be coming up tomorrow. First of all, Lincoln and Washington will be starting a new traditional battle. This will be their first year going at each other, and they hope to build this into a real traditional battle. Lincoln held quite a rally this afternoon, and I guess that, well, the theme of it at the end, as many people came up and said, it's simply that Lincoln really does give a damn, and it will be great to see just how well things will go for him. Also, several other key games. Upper Moreland is at Hatboro Horsham, and although it's a non-league game, the Hatters would like to win this one in the worst way, because tomorrow they will have to wait to hear the outcome of another game to find find out what role they will play as far as Bucksmont Championship. Penridge will be meeting Quakertown. Should Penridge win it, they will become the champions. Quakertown, of course, one of the toughest teams in that Bucksmont, especially in the second half of the year this year. Several other key games tomorrow. Paul VI are having their bonfire and rally tonight. We'll be taking on the homecoming Irish of Camden Catholic. We'll be playing their traditional battle. That'll be 11 o'clock game. Then Saucon will be meeting Cherry Hill West. This is a growing rivalry, and you'll be able to follow a lot of these highlights. Tomorrow night on WFIL, you will hear from a lot of the players, a lot of the coaches. It will start at 6:25, go right on through until 10 tomorrow night. A lot of the highlights of the traditional games throughout the area.
WFIL Power Play. Yeah, means music.
Every friend ought to have a lover, man. At 8:34 WFIL, reach out into the darkness and find yourself some love. At 8:34, or may even get your face slapped, depending on where you are. It's cloudy skies for tonight, 32 WFIL degrees. The weather word for tomorrow will be partly cloudy. A daytime high of around 45. More today than yesterday.
I don't remember what day it was. Every day's a new day.
Spiral Staircase, summertime gold from August of 1969 at WFIL with George Michael as we welcome you to the eve of Turkey Day of 1970. 32 degrees tomorrow, every record we play. The WFIL Boss Jocks will give away. I'll include the great sounds of gold and all of them. Jim O'Brien will be one of the guys with you at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning as we introduce to you the presidents. A lifetime of love. Why count the years? This one's going to last forever. A lifetime of love. At WFIL, we dedicate that song especially to the Hawks of Haddon Township with best wishes from Jim O'Brien. He thanks you for the hospitality. It was a groove to be there today. These are the Four Tops, joining talents with the Supremes Magnificent.
I was a little girl.
Taken from the LP, the Magnificent Seven, the Supremes joining talents with the Four Tops. I swim the deepest river, climb the highest mountain. Speaking of rivers, Columbia's Yellow River by Christie is a new LP which is rapidly becoming a giant, and it's on sale throughout the Delaware Valley now.
Now boarding at Gate 5. The tour for all points west is now boarding at Gate 5.
3 Englishmen called Christie invite you to tour America.
Wanna take a trip down the Mississippi line. Way down to Georgia's on my mind.
Forget your camera. The pictures have already been taken with words and music. Christie, a new group from England traveling across our land with their songs. Christie, coast to coast every day with their new hit single and epic album, Yellow River.
You don't have to wait for the weekend to have dinner at the 1796 house of the Downingtown Inn. Take Tuesday or Thursday night.
Joan is wearing the bathing suit with the long over blouse or midi effect that is so popular. It's two-piece.
Tuesday and Thursday nights we have a fashion show. And every night there's entertainment and dancing to the Tony Dillo Trio and the songs of our strolling troubadour and the best food in the East.
The desserts are fabulous. I was on a European tour, and of course, as everyone says, where are you from? And I said, Wayne. And 2 women on the tour who were from New York said, oh, I know where that is because we have been to the Downingtown Inn.
The 1796 house of the Downingtown Inn. A snappy 30 minutes from City Line. Come out tonight, have dinner, and have fun.
Special Thanksgiving dinner with dancing from noon until 9 p.m. tomorrow. 8:44, #1 song, Thanksgiving time, 1967. Heard it through the grapevine, featuring Miss Gladys Knight and all the Pips. And for the Falcons and North Catholic, we're planning a big homecoming celebration tomorrow. Also the Knights of Sterling, as well as all the girls at Goretti and the guys in Newman who have worked so hard to make these past couple of weeks, Spirit Week, a giant success.
Ladies and gentlemen, the beautiful soul and sound of Diana Ross. Alone, in love, close to you. Diana Ross, alive and glad to be. Diana Ross's brand new album on Motown, Everything is Everything. Diana Ross is everything. Brand new and waiting for you. Diana Ross put it together and keeps it together. Diana Ross, together forever.
Available at Levin's in Philadelphia, as well as Mad's Discount Records in Ardmore. Hey, Ronald Phillip of Philadelphia is now featuring their fall and winter line of the finest quality men's boots. At Ronald Phillip Limited, 2022 Sansom Street, you'll find over 200 styles of imported men's boots in two-tones, in leathers, and suedes, and wet look, lace-ups, western boots. Now, in addition to a large selection of custom-designed shoes, they've also got custom-made snakeskin and patchwork boots. Ronald Phillip has every kind of boot imaginable. Girls, you trying to think of something very special for your guy for this Christmas? Tell you what you do. Somehow or other, find out his shoe size. Now, you go down to Ronald Phillip of Philadelphia, and you tell Ron that George Michael sent you over. Give him some idea what you'd like. And I'll tell you something, you can give your guy a Christmas gift in the way of boots and leather goods. He just won't believe that you could get it for him. I mean, he will never imagine that you were able to come up with something like this. Believe me, as far as fashion, as far as look, there's no place going to come within a mile of Ronald Phillip Limited, 2022 Sansom Street. The WFIL Prep Spotlight is on the Garnets of Haddon Heights. Ginny Tessitore talks about the biggest battle of the year coming up tomorrow.
The Haddonfield Heights game has always been a rivalry since the two towns are so close, and it's the last high school game for the seniors. This game will even be more intense due to the fact that both teams are undefeated in the Colonial Conference and will be working towards Group 2 state championships.
It's more than just a game. There's a championship at stake in tomorrow's game.
Wednesday night there will be a pep rally with a traditional bonfire, and Thursday night, following the game, we'll have a victory dance, making it the second year in a row.
Spotlighting the sound of solid gold with the Garnets of Haddon Heights and Ginny Tessitore.
Here's On My Pillow, Shy One, and More Love by Smokey Robinson and the Roots.
Let it be soon, don't hesitate, make it now.
Smokey Robinson, Miracles and More Love at 8:52 at WFIL on the eve of the big traditional day, one of the greatest holidays of the year. It'll be Thanksgiving Day, and I'd have so much more to be thankful for. Woman, if only I could say you were mine. Mr. Ray Charles.
If you were mine, I'd never let you leave me. If you were mine, I'd never.
The genius and soul of Mr. Ray Charles. On WFIL, I can just hear Jim O'Brien grooving onto that thing. That is one out-of-sight tune. He and I guess J.J. Jeffrey kind of figured that's going to become a giant song, and they're right. It's brand new and hitbound at WFIL. With George Michael, I dedicate this song to just those of you who are in love. From the Carpenters, now your lives begin.
They've only just begun to leave.
Hey, I guess to everybody that is home for the holidays, hope it will be an enjoyable and happy holiday for you at WFIL. Also would like to welcome tonight especially everybody that's kind of putting the finishing touches on the floats that they've built for this homecoming week and holiday. 4 seasons, baby. Let's hang on to what we got.
Let's hang on to what we got.
WFIL, Philadelphia, means music.
Music Power, WFIL. We were mentioning about all the people who are putting the finishing touches on the floats for the homecomings and the special festivities for tomorrow. Somehow they always seem to get done despite all the goofing off. This is Robert Knight and Everlasting Love.
Hearts go astray, we've been hurt.
From 1967, the solid gold sound of Robert Knight. And Everlasting Love is ours at 9:05 on the eve of Thanksgiving Day as we kind of come in your kitchen tonight, help you get ready for that day. Mom, we'd come in, keep you company. All the younger ones are out. Mom already in the kitchen working hard, getting the dressing ready to make it a perfect Thanksgiving Day dinner, so we'll help you stuff your bird tonight. Then coming Friday, you will bet your bird on WFIL. After midnight tonight, little party. And to lead us there, Mr. Eric Clapton.
After midnight, we're gonna let it all hang down.
Eric Clapton After midnight tonight at WFIL. Good evening to you, George Michael. On a Friday night, dedicate that to the Green Raiders of Ridley. Good to have you all with us on one of the busiest and most festive weeks and one of the busiest of all nights. It's 32 WFIL degrees. Hope to be able to make it down to the parade tomorrow. Of course, tomorrow's the big Gimbels Day Parade. Understand the Cardinal Doherty Band will be leading the Macy's Day Parade, which should be an interesting affair. One of the best bands and one of the biggest parades. Here in Philadelphia, it's the Gimbels Day Parade, and we hope that you'll come on down to Center City tomorrow and enjoy yourself. As we introduce to you the record that was a real surprise winner in the Battle of the New Sounds last night, Henry Mancini. The theme from the love story, which will be made into a motion picture. It's the book, of course, that's going to become a giant record. Surprising winner in the Battle of the New Sounds last night.
Ladybug's the place.
Factory Concerts presents Captain Beefheart and his Magic Band, Brethren, and John Sebastian. Do you believe in magic? It's all at the Spectrum Theater. One show, 8:30 p.m. Tickets are $4 and $5. Only 5,000 tickets available. Saturday, December 12th, John Sebastian, Captain Beefheart and his Magic Band, and Brethren at the new Spectrum Theater. For further information, call Love 222.
There's a whole new way of living.
Pepsi would like for you to live it up, but chances are the People's People Place, now open on Sundays 2 p.m. till midnight, including special games and dance sessions. Pepsi is always there, and they hope that you'll join them at 9/12. It's a Wednesday night, the eve of Turkey Day with George Michael. I want to remind you, a complete wrap-up, highlights, and a lot of direct from the game reports on all the games tomorrow from 6 to 10 p.m. as we go solid gold. Fidel! WFIL, and there he is at 9:15 under cloudy skies. It's 32 degrees. A low tonight down to around 28. High tomorrow to be near 45 under partly cloudy skies. Good day for the Gimbels Day Parade. That'll be tomorrow, Center City. Hope you'll be able to join us down there at that time with George Michael, 9:15, Wednesday evening, the eve of Turkey Day.
Doublemint adds to your fun. Doublemint adds to your fun. Doublemint chewing gum.
And now, Wellington. Wellington Car Stereo Center's #1 car stereo company in the world would like to show you how they got to be #1. This week, every tape that lists for $6.98 all over town will be yours for only $5.33. James Taylor, Chicago, The Carpenters, Santana, Joe Cocker, and every cartridge from the thousands of titles in our Wellington wall of tape, they're all only $5.33 each. Don't forget to enter our free Week in Miami contest. Wellington will jet you to Miami and back on National Airlines, so we know you're going to have a great flight. You'll stay at the new Marco Polo Hotel, where all the great groups of today do their thing. Fun, sun, surf, and sound. 4 trips for 2, 8 lucky people, all free. To enter, just stop in at any Wellington Car Stereo Center and fill out an entry blank. Nothing to buy, anyone can enter. Void were prohibited by law. Remember, Wellington's #1. There is a reason for it.
Wellington is the Parkway Shopping Center in Allentown, 1800 Cheltenham Avenue, 724 Old York Road in Jenkertown, and also Feasterville Shopping Center. They're open 6 nights a week. That's the story on Wellington. As we mentioned, we're bringing you a lot of oldies from, specific Thanksgivings gone by around that time of the year. You remember what was #1 in 1961 at Thanksgiving? How about 62? In 1962, this was the #1 song at Thanksgiving time from Marcy.
You're not a kid anymore. You're not a kid anymore. I wanna be
Marcy Blaine and Bobby's Girl at WFIL at 9:20 on one of the biggest shopping days as far as groceries go. For all the checkers at Pantry Pride, hey, good evening.
Hi, I'm Marilyn Barnett. You know, everything smells better and looks brighter in Pantry Pride country. When you go shopping, you want to...
Ladies and gentlemen, the beautiful soul and sound of Diana Ross. Alone, in love.
Diana Ross LP is available throughout the Delaware Valley, including Penn Records here in Philadelphia, as well as Petrellas Record Corporation throughout the Delaware Valley. 9:21 with George Michael. For everybody that's worked so hard on the cast and play of The Music Man at Cardinal O'Hara, I'm hooked on a feeling.
I can't stop this feeling.
Thomas, just hooked on a feeling for your love. The WFIL, dedicating that also to everybody at Conestoga High that has worked to make the floats the most spectacular of them all. And after everybody's done goofing off, the job really does finally get done, doesn't it? For the Pioneers, good evening on you, 9:24. Cloudy skies, 32 degrees on the eve of the Thanksgiving Day Parade. The Boss Jocks look forward to seeing you there tomorrow.
Let's see. Let's go.
The college press joins the nation's critics in hailing Scrooge.
Thank you very much.
The Los in color, rated G.
The Scrooge. This is going to be one of the most talked about flicks of the holiday season. It's now showing the Midtown Theater at Broad and Chestnut Street.
High school.
To wrap up with some of the games that'll be in the area available for you tomorrow, Woodrow Wilson will be playing at Camden. And, of course, the Purple Avalanche of Camden football-wise this year have a chance to go over the 500 mark or come up to the 500 mark. Long time since they've had themselves a winning season, and tomorrow could mark a most improved year. Paul VI High will be playing at Camden Catholic in their game. Also tomorrow, the Tigers of Marple Newtown will be at Springfield Delco. Cougars have had themselves quite an evening tonight with a bonfire and whatnot. Should be an interesting matchup. Ridley, who for years has played Eddystone, of course, then Eddystone merged with Ridley. They will be playing Interborough, which is now in its 6th year of traditional battle. And one of the biggest games anywhere tomorrow will be for the Suburban Central Championship, when Haverford will be traveling to Upper Darby to take on a tough group of Royals under the direction of Coach Leonard. The Fords of Haverford are number 2 rated, and of course a victory tomorrow would probably put them up to number 1. How will it turn out? Well, they need to win tomorrow to win the championship. If they should lose, it would end in a 3-way tie. Should be an interesting matchup, and I want to remind you to follow all the scores, the highlights, and a lot of direct from the game reports starting tomorrow night at 6 p.m. on WFIL.
WFIL Power Play. WFIL Philadelphia means music.
Creedence Clearwater Revival at WFIL with George Michael on the eve of Thanksgiving, a joyous and festive holiday, and hope it'll be a most enjoyable one for you. Make a lot of great memories for the future, as you may recall some events of the past. We recall one of the great oldies, Thanksgiving Day, Turkey Day of 1961 by Mr. Jimmy Dean.